Hello everyone, I'm Dragon and welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. In this episode, I think it's time we make our duplicants a proper bathroom. We've been working with these outhouses and the water basins, and we've got plenty of water to work around. Our water geyser down here, or geyser, however you like to pronounce it, is it's doing really good. We got a massive backup of water. And just, our duplicants are just, you know, needing some place to do their business. So for now, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this space down here. It's got some carbon dioxide, some polluted oxygen. It's got a little bit of everything. So what I'm thinking about doing is utilizing this space down here really close to the water. That way it's not that far. It's got to go with the polluted oxygen. And then, you know, once we get our our proper restroom or latrine up and running, we can then use that water to go off over here somewhere and you know, use it for fertilizer, which is a good way to do it. So, like I said, today we're going to start working on getting all of this up and running. I think this is a proper thing here. I'm going to make sure our pipes are doing good. Yes, we have fully fledged access to the water pipes, which is perfect. So let's go ahead and get, let's see, plumbing. Go ahead and build ourselves. Well, they have to get rid of this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put a mechanized door lock here with some insulated tile. Yes, that's perfectly okay. Make sure, wait, what is this? What am I building this out of? Copper? I may not want to build that out of copper. I may want to build that out of iron, because I want to try to keep as much copper as possible, because I do want to have at least one exosuit per duplicate. So that way, not just like 3 duplicants can go out into the muck field and do all that. So, yeah, I think this is going to be a perfect opportunity to do all this. Another thing I want to work on, or try to work on today, is trying to increase our oxygen output. So I may build another, because we do have a ton of water going through. I mean, it's going all the way across our base. What I'm thinking about doing is actually setting up another oxygen depot somewhere around here, so that way we have oxygen, you know, decent amount of oxygen. Because as you can see here, our oxygen is kind of waning. It's okay in some areas, and it's better in others. But as you can see here, as we have this pipe going down, what I may want to do is I may want to extend this out even further. So while they're doing their deed, I want to come and say, I want to put this, nope, go back, put this, say, over here with a gas vent. And you're probably asking yourself, you know, why not use high pressured? For one, we don't have plastic yet, because during the update, plastic was required for the high pressure gas vent. Another thing, though, is that this will not overpressurize the base in that one area. These vents I like, because they will separate their gas, and then once it hits 2,000 kilograms, it basically stops. So this allows the oxygen to flow quite nicely through the base, I hope. And then that way we don't have to rely on so much algae, because we are running kind of low on algae. We only have 534, but there's algae all over the place. We have an abundance of water, but not necessarily abundance of algae. But that's not a thing, because like there's pockets of algae all over the place. But I want to try to get away from using algae, because yeah, I want to use it as a backup, like a last resort type thing. So, like I said, it's doing really good right here. Oxygen being pumped through, and once they get all this built, it should be able to come down here. I do want to, and another like I was saying earlier, I want to build another one, because you can never have too many oxygen points, especially when you have an excess of water. Another thing that I was thinking about I could do, I want to get this down low first, but as you can see with this automation thing down here, this is something probably in the future that I'm doing. I know I'm jumping all over the place, but just bear with me. What I may do is put like a water, or a, what is it called? Plumbing. No, it'd be automation now. Use a hydro sensor. Say put like a hydro sensor, say right here. So once the water fills up to a certain point, I may even move it down 1 block. Move it, say, down to here, so that way when it gets up, and then hook this up to the hydro sensor, so that way when we start getting low on water, it pulls more in. I don't know. That's just an idea. Let me know what you think about that in the comments, and yeah, we could possibly make it happen. But I don't want this water, because the more this water sits here, it's not being used, the less water we're producing, because the steam is in this area and it's super, super hot. I do need to find a way to cool that down, so that way we can start producing tons more water. But for now, I think we'll be okay. One thing I do want to worry, I need to get out of here is that silly hatch that we have here, because, well, it's not really that bad. Alright, let's go ahead and start building our bathroom. Let's see, we want three toilets, or whatever these things are called, lavatories. Want to make sure those are there. We can hook it up with insulated pipes for the water to go through, so we want to do this. I mean, even though we're just right here near the hot zone, wrong one. I mean, it's not too hot, but I don't want the heat to, like I put insulated pipe throughout the rest of the base, I don't want the heat to transfer. This may not be a good spot for a latrine, but it does give them access to this area over here, which I could probably hook up and like demolish all this and hook up, you know, the hydro or the suits and stuff here. Speaking of which, I see that needs to be, there we go. All right, so bathrooms can be, or latrines can be, what is it, 64 tiles. So if I've done my math correctly, which I think I have, we should be able to have 3 lavatories, 2 showers, and why did I close that? 2 showers, and actually it's under medicine, and 2 sinks, or 3 sinks, I think. And that's perfect. I need to uproot this, get this done. I think that's enough. I'm crossing my fingers. I hope that's enough. So, and then what we can do is we can get our plumbing. I don't know how hot that water is going to be coming off of this, but I just want to make sure that we are coming off of this the way, yeah, there we go. And then we want to make sure that our insulated pipe goes in here, runs over here, here, and here. And then everything, boom, there we go. Perfect, perfect. I hope that's enough. And then what we can do is we can move, go to furniture, grab us another flower pot. I don't think we have another wart seed. No, we don't. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to uproot this one. And go back to medicine, sink, boom. And then get our plumbing and boom, set that up. And once this gets... then I can deconstruct this, make sure that this gets done properly, and then I can pull this over here, over one, make sure we put a door here. The door I want to use is a pneumatic door, because I do want oxygen and stuff to flow into this area, carbon dioxide to flow out. Hopefully I can get this done. Hopefully, I might need to actually put like a juncture here. Like, pull out another juncture, say, right there. And have, like, oxygen pumping through here. That may be a thing. Because I really haven't decided on where I should put my other hydro place. I may put it over here. I don't know. I'm convoluted or conflicted in the area of where we should put it. But for now, I think this will do. And then what we can do is just come off of here with, I want to place that wart seed there, but they won't be able to reach it. So deconstruct that as well. Where could we put that wart seed? if I dismantled all this, I could pull it up one. I think that might actually be the better of the situation. I think that's what I'm going to do. So let me cancel all of this. Let me cancel all of this. And I'm going to come back up. Double insulate this. I know that's probably wasteful, but I'm going to double insulate this. So that way none of the heat from the steam geyser gets through. So here we go. So that way I can put it all the way there. Make sure none of the heat, or try to eliminate as much heat from this area up into here. I mean, it's still kind of that way. Ah, perfect place. I found a perfect place for that. Oh boy, this works out better. I can put the other Wheezewort right there, so that way it's cooling the air that's being passed through it. So awesome. So let's get this up. Number 9. Get this up and running. I want to go ahead and dismantle this door and dismantle that. Oh, you should be able to get through there, man. Man. And that hatch is going to cause me a lot of issue. I'm going to have to sweep up like super quickly. I hope that hatch stays over that direction. It doesn't look like it's going to, though. Okay. So, if that hatch goes over there, that would be fantastic. But I have a feeling it's... Yeah, okay, that's fine. That's fine. You stay there. You stay there. Come on, I need this door down, please. Thanks. Please and thank you, sirs. Awesome. So now I can do this, dismantle that, put another tile there. Perfect, perfect. Now I can build this mechanized airlock out of iron right there. And then I can go through and deconstruct all of this. And yes, it's unfortunate I have to click every single tile, but that's okay. I'd rather do it this way than not. Okay, now that I'm actually getting this done, we can go back through to plumbing, grab a lavatory. Yeah, we can build this out of copper, no problem. Cancel that. Cancel that. Lavatory. 1, 2, 3. And then we can put, can't be built that yet, so 1 shower, 2 showers. I'll just wait till they get all of this done. Let's go ahead and to save on time and energy, just deconstruct, so that way they get it done all at once rather than little at a time. There we go. And I like the fact that it's double insulated right here, so that way none of the heat gets through. I may even go ahead and like double insulate it here, but we'll see. We'll see. And let's see how that works. Let's see how that works out. Speaking of which, I want to make sure that they get all this swept up. So everybody come and sweep up, please. I really, really appreciate it. Please sweep up. Cancel that down there so they don't go down there. Alright, so now that they've got that done, I can actually put the showers in. Boom and boom, along with the sinks. Boom, boom, and boom. And then go back through with the plumbing, insulated pipe, granite. That's perfectly fine. It does have to go a little bit further than normal, but I don't think that's an issue. I may even run it along here. But I want to make sure everything gets hooked up, so everything will have its own little buffer zone. Perfect. And we'll just might as well cook it up there. And this hooks up into there. Awesome. I think that'll work. And we make sure we prioritize this right here, because I don't want any more of that polluted oxygen getting through. Because that's gonna hurt our bathroom, or our latrine, I should say. And then I want to go ahead and get this up and running. And with these, I want to go ahead and deconstruct them. I'm going to keep them, but I'm not going to keep them where they're at. That's the point I'm trying to make. Uproot this. And I also want to make this on this one here on a low priority. I don't want them to make that too fast. Because I want to make sure I have time. Go ahead and sweep all this up. What is the priority system? Okay. They should have enough time during the day to get all of this swept up. Because I don't want that hatch to eat any of our resources. I mean, it's a good thing that we can get the coal from it, but we have so many hatches over here. There's no sense in all that. Yeah, they're cleaning up. Awesome. And they're pulling this through. And then the thing I need here is a pneumatic door with... Let's go ahead and insulate that. Just for safety precautions. Alright, so come on guys. Please sweep this stuff up. Just a little bit more to sweep up and then you can go. It'll be nighttime. You don't have to worry about it. And then I can actually I'll wait till tomorrow because it's getting really, really close to the cycle being done. One thing I probably could do is do that. Do you have time to build that, please? Does anybody have time to build that? Please build that. You delivered it. Somebody please build it before tonight. Awesome. And is it too much to ask to sweep up that algae? Come on, somebody sweep up the algae before it's night. Yeah, there we go. The algae's out of there. No worries. That hatch is stuck. It's not going to go anywhere. I'm glad they got that door built. So one thing I do want to replace while they're sleeping is put the deodorizers over here. Because we will have, you know, polluted oxygen coming through here every so often when people go out to work through this door. So I do want to make sure it is caught before it actually enters the base. And look at that. Latrine's going in. Lavatory's going in. We'll make sure we can get this piping done. Do a little bit at a time. How's that oxygen doing? It's doing decent. Doing decent. You know what I could do? That's a good idea. Well, I'm talking to myself, actually. What I could do is put another oxygen thing right next to it here, separated by this wall. How's the heat up here? Heat's not so bad. That actually might be a really, really good idea. That's what I'm going to do. Alright, so... One thing at a time, though. One thing at a time. We'll probably end the episode with starting the foundations of that. And they're taking showers, doing all that kind of good jazz. Alright, so go ahead, guys. Since that hatch is stuck, let's get everything in here built. So that way you have a nice latrine to go to. That way you don't have to worry about this one here. I may go ahead and disable these because I don't want them to use these anymore. They can use... I'm going to leave the sinks here for the simple fact that when they do start working this way, I want to make sure that they come back with being able to wash their hands. I may eventually upgrade them to regular sinks, but until then, I'm not too deathly worried about it. I just want to make sure we get this up and done. Did they actually get the pipes done? Yeah, the pipes are done. This needs to be deconstructed, and that needs to be deconstructed. I didn't know that they could. I didn't know that they got in there and did that. That's probably just gonna have to wait because they can't reach it. Get these done, please, and get this done. And make sure we watch the water flow. Awesome. Everybody's taking showers. Everybody's taking, you know, got a nice latrine going. And let me make sure that the room buff is there. Indeed it is. It is at the maximum tiles of 64. From here to here is 64 tiles. Alright. So now that we've got that up and running. And this is slow. Oh, I need to make sure that our Wheezewort gets planted here, please. Pretty, please. I also want to make sure that I sweep up all of this junk. So that way, not too much gets down there. Perfect. Food is decayed. That's fine. We have plenty of food. Okay, now, back up to what I was thinking. Alright, so we have this. How many blocks do we have from here? Say if we put... Well, I'll let it run while I'm building. Say if I put the door here... Actually... Yeah, I'll need a door here. So put a door here. With a block underneath it, which it really doesn't matter. And then we have a electrolyzer... Oops. Electrolyzer... Here. And then we have, what, 1, 2... 2 electrolyzers. That's a good way to space stuff if you're trying to get it spaced correctly. And then right next to that you have the wall. It goes up to there. I want to build them some similar to each other. This may not be, you know, ideal, but it is, you know, I like symmetry. I like lots and lots of symmetry. This is the same height. So do I need to go up one more? That looks like it. And it comes, and then that's that, and then maybe that doesn't need to be there. Oops. So that's where the last one is. So this should be there. How did that not? How many blocks is here? So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 blocks in between. Yeah, it's... Why does it not work the same? How is that not right? Oh, I got it. I see why this is not right. I guess it really doesn't matter. You know what I could do? Yeah, I think this will work. So let's deconstruct this and deconstruct this, and then deconstruct this door, and just smash them together. That way they share a wall. Save space. So it goes 1, 2, 3 up. So from here it goes 1, 2, 3 up. There we go. Deconstruct these. I'm gonna move them. And then this ladder can be deconstructed. Go back to oxygen. No, not oxygen. No, yeah, base. And then put a door. Actually, I don't really think that... Yeah, to keep them separate. Well, I guess it really doesn't matter. Because it's going to be trying to flood the base anyway. Yeah, that really doesn't matter. So let's put a... Put an airflow tile here. Make it out of iron. So how many airflow tiles I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then the oxygen electrolyzer goes on that tile and that tile. And then these can be deconstructed. I mean, once I get it in there, once I get it all hooked up, it should be okay. And then I could probably take out this middle piece, so that way if the hydrogen wants to go to either pump, it's okay, because it's all going to be routed through... It's all going to be routed through a gas filter. Speaking of gas filter, I want to make sure that I go through ventilation. The gas filter goes here. Alright, so... And then it comes down 3, and then it comes, like, straight down. Like that. So I can deconstruct this and build this. Cancel that, though. So let's get this wall built up, and then see if we can't get that. We're going to need a ladder, which is like that. Yeah. And I want to build a ladder over here so they can get to all of that. That, and that. Here. That should cover every inch. Should. So go ahead and dig all this out. I'm questioning whether or not I should run it through the same... To save on power, I'm questioning it if I should go run it through the same... The same system. You know what? I'm going to try it. I'm going to try it that way. Cancel this. I'm going to try it running it through the same system and see if it actually works. If it doesn't, then I'll make its own individual system. But then we'll have that. We'll have our ventilation pipes coming out, going down. And then what we'll do is we'll have it connected here. And then our plumbing. Look at that. It's right there. It's just right there. Accessible, ready to go. It looks like we're making tons and tons of water. We may go ahead, just not deconstruct these guys. Let's just disable these for now, because this is making more water than I can ever imagine. And that filtration system is a backup, because I don't want to use too much of my sand. Because I only have 151 tons. Granted, that is a lot of sand, but who knows when we may need it. So now we need power. And I think what I'm going to do is start using these bigger conductive wires, because we need a lot of this power to go through. So, how's our oxygen doing now? Oh, look at this. Look at this. Those vents placed in those areas has increased how much oxygen has flowed through the base. This is awesome. This is awesome. So this is like a backup system regardless. Okay, so here we go with the power. I want to actually go and up the power from these wires. So let's dump... Wait, question is though, do I have enough resources? Because I know these conductive wires use the newer stuff. So we have... What is this? This is copper and this is iron. Okay, we have a lot of copper and a lot of iron. And the iron does more decor. So here we go. Let's just see how far we can get. Let's deconstruct all of this. Yeah, go ahead, deconstruct all of this, all of this. Yes, deconstruct all of that, deconstruct those. I don't know if I'm going to have enough, but we'll see. We'll see. And I want to cancel that wire there and that wire there. And trade it out for the highly conductive, because right now these wires are holding 600 watts and we're about to put double on that. So I want to make sure that we have enough wiring, a good wiring to hold. And these conductive wires, the newer conductive wires can hold up to 2 kilowatts of power. So it'll be 1200 kilowatts or 1200 watts basically of all the stuff we're going to use it with. So hopefully, oh, we're going to have to deconstruct that. There we go. So that way they can get in there. And then immediately set these to a priority 9. Whoops. Don't want to waste all too much. There we go. And then I want to run this up here and in. Same with here. Run it in. Is that enough? Oh, we're going to need some more. We're going to need some more. Let's do... How much copper do we have? We have 10 tons of copper. We have 13 tons of iron. Let's just make some more. Let's make some more iron. Did they get that power line in? Yes, they did. Awesome. So I can now block that off. So no excess. Oh, actually, cancel this and sweep. Do a massive sweep right there. And want to make sure we keep an eye on the temperature up here. I do want to move this over to a cooler area. Possibly put this over here so that way it stays relatively cool. Or I can make a water drip. But I don't have any cool water at the moment. So, yeah, see? No, cancel. Yeah, there's just water going everywhere. That's not good. And everything just like super heated over there. Oh, that's not good at all. But did we get everything built up? Yeah. How much do we have left for the conductive wire? Well, I can make 2 more. And we're out of power. Okay, we're good. We're good. Oh my goodness! Look at all of this water that just happened. That line broke. There we go. We should be okay now. Being the question, should. Alright. Come on, guys. Get this built. It's not necessarily in a hurry, but, get some of this water going. And make sure we get the sand out of here. You never have too much sand. I guess it doesn't matter if this is open or not, because it's like a little buffer zone, I guess. Insufficient oxygen. Well, we're about to fix that. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. Is that flowing in? Nope. It's connect and connect. Oh, hello. Hey, disconnect those, please. There we go. And make sure that these guys stay out on 5, because duplicants don't really need to do anything with them. There's no maintenance involved or anything. Why'd you make a mess? Who made a mess? Why are we making messes, guys? What, huh? I have this nice little latrine for you. Oh! Darn! I forgot about that. Oh my goodness. That's why they're making messes. That's horrible. That's horrible. They can't reach that, can they? No, they can't. Come on, guys. Get this, please. Thank you. Alright. Okay, it's flowing normally now. Good. Oh. I was wondering what was going on, and I dismantled these, or disabled these, so they're not being able to be used. So, now it should freely flow. This should fill up. I'll eventually make a bigger tank down here. But for now, let's go ahead and get this all cleaned up. Just clean it all up. Let's go do a base wide clean, just in case we have some more nasty somewhere. There we go. We should be good now. Oh, I didn't go through the automation sensor. Whoopsie. Alright, we can do... Let's do 1. Let's do 1 and see how that works. How much do we have in the ways of... We have iron. I can make 2. So if I dismantle that, and I dismantled that, and then I go into automation, give me a Atmos switch, place it there, and then go through more with conductive wire. No, that's kind of messy, but it works. Then, like that. How's the heat? How's the heat? It has time to cool down. I do need to do what Mr. Peter Caliphus has suggested. I need to, like, water drip this. But with the duplicants being there, like, clean or working with it, it doesn't seem... Okay, that's back online. And then once they get this, let's go ahead and make another one. The temperature doesn't seem too bad. Let it cool down a little bit. There we go. There we go. Don't really need this at the moment. I'll make that stuff as I need it. So as of now, how's this look? Awesome, awesome, awesome. It's just running. Just running, running, running. Okay, the next thing I think I might need to do is actually set up a better battery bank. So that way this is actually running... Speaking of battery bank, can we put a large battery, say, here? And then hook it up with the wire? Would that work? So that way that hydrogen is not being wasted. I don't know. There's things that continually run as long as you let them, and there's nowhere for this power to go. I wonder what would happen if you tried to connect this kind of wire to this wire. Is that even a possibility? I mean, it connects, but... Alright, how's your temperature, sir? You're doing okay. Let's make some more. Let's actually put this on a high priority so that way it gets made as soon as I ask it to. And it's heating up. Oh my goodness, what happened? Why does the water just happen to, like, spew out of it? That's not... Did the water pipe burst? Where is this water coming from? Hey, 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 what in the world? Cancel this. Cancel, 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 cancel. Where is this water coming from? Yeah, I'm gonna have to move this. I'm definitely gonna have to move this metal refinery. But I'll have to do that in the next episode. But so far, so good. We have, oh yeah, we're gonna have to need, we're gonna have to need something here. Because it's, I don't know, maybe not. Maybe not. It's pumping gas through the base. It's getting good pressure. So, yeah, we're doing really good. How's our temperature? Doing really good. This is keeping it nice and cool down here. Anyway, thank everybody for watching. If you do have any tips, tricks, or any other suggestions you'd like to give, especially with the way my base is laid out now, where should we remove, or not remove, but where should we relocate this metal refinery so that way we can drip it cold? We may even use this cold biome over here if that's something you all would like me to do. But anyway, thank everybody for watching. If you did enjoy the video, please do remember to give it a big thumbs up. And until next time, see you later.